All right, today I'm going to be setting and programming a programmable rainbird sprinkler. Yeah, it's a great way to A, ensure an even distribution and application of water on your lawn, and B, just nice to not have to remember one extra thing during your day, right? All right, so let's get started. It's got a big dial. I assume you have a rainbird programmable sprinkler like this already, so go ahead and click it over to set clock and use those arrow up, arrow down with the middle OK button to set the day and the time. It's kind of annoying. This one's about 3 years old-ish. The downward button sticks a little bit. You kind of press it a little harder there, but not too bad. All right, when that is set, you can go ahead and turn the dial again to the set start time. When would you like to actually turn on your rainbird sprinkler, right? So go ahead and set that. I'm no pro, remember, but I typically like to water my grass in the early morning. If you do it later at night, from what I hear, it can create mold on your grass because it's not drying adequately. I don't know how true that is, but I generally set mine to start in the early morning before that sun gets too hot. And next, you can turn that dial to set duration. It takes quite a bit of water to water 1 inch depth of 100 square feet or so. You can do that math. Google it. 0.62 gallons for 1 inch depth per square foot. I think I got that right. You can do that math. Your total square footage times 0.62. That's a lot of gallons. How many minutes will that take? Well, you'll have to do that math yourself. How many gallons per minute is the flow of your faucet right there, your spigot? You can test that out. Now, what I like about this sprinkler is that you can set the actual days you want it to run. So turn the dial to set run days, and you can toggle through there and decide if you want them to be all days or every other day or whatever your preference may be. Click the OK button to execute your preferences using those arrows beforehand to select whichever one you want. Now flip it over to auto, just like that, and it should be good to go. Now don't forget to turn on your spigot, and if you have a T-splitter like what you're seeing right there, make sure those are parallel with the hose there, so that it's actually on, right? So when the rainbird sprinkler system activates, water will actually flow through. You don't want the spigot or that little lever to be turned off and it's telling the water to come through and there's no water, right? So make sure that's all on and we'll test it out. You can override the automatic setting by just clicking the Water Now button and then OK. Rewind to see that part again. And then you can cancel it. As long as that dial's on auto, it should turn on and off as you've instructed it to during those specific days and times. And of course, check for leaks too after you test it out. You don't want to come back 2 days later and see that, oh, it's been leaking the whole time, right? And that's about it. Pretty easy job. Don't forget to click that like button and hit subscribe for more cool do-it-yourself videos.